What's up everybody, it's your boy Mesziah back today with another video, and in today's video we're going to be playing a game called Will You Press the Button. If you don't know what it is, basically is we are presented with a scenario that will happen if we press the button. That's usually good, but there's always a caveat or a downside. As you can see on the screen here, there will be I'll just point with the cursor because I can't show you guys what I'm pointing at like this. So if you see here, every day a random amount of money is added to your bank account ranging from a penny to $100, but, and I'm not going to read that yet, but, and then there's like some caveat or some downside. So that's basically what the game is, and then you decide on whether or not you will press the button. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Check this.
Alright guys, and before we get started, if you would please just hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so that way you are notified whenever I do upload. I do upload every single day, so make sure to come back tomorrow for the next upload, as well as hit the like button. It does help me out a lot, even though it is a small thing. It helps me out a ton. But without further ado, enough rambling, let's go ahead and get started. So will you press the button? Every day a random amount of money is added to your bank account ranging from a penny to $100. But in order to gain the money, you must vomit twice every day. You can choose when you vomit, but you cannot choose how hard it will be. It will never be life-threatening, but at its worst, you'll vomit for 2.5 minutes straight. Your teeth and esophagus won't be damaged, and you can choose not to vomit at all on a given day. So, basically, essentially what this is if you're lucky enough or you high roll enough, you don't have to work anymore depending on your bills, because every single day, like, I mean, you could have a month where, like, I guess, like, technically you can only get like a couple pennies or some amount, you know what I mean? But I feel like if I'm working right now and I have like a good amount of money set up already, and then I like quit my job, like if this was to happen, like if I could press this button right now, then technically I wouldn't really have to work, assuming that, you know, on average this worked out for me. Then yeah, that's not too bad. Vomiting twice a day though, I don't know. I mean, like, I hate vomiting personally. It's like it leaves you feeling in like such a vulnerable, weak position, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's not very many times in your life where you'll feel more vulnerable than when you are like huddled over a toilet, just like vomiting your guts out because of you know, like drinking too much or anything like that. Like, you feel so weak and defeated in those moments, so that sucks. And every single day I'd have to do it twice a day. I mean, you can choose, so I guess that wouldn't be too bad, like maybe like in the morning, or maybe just like 2 times in a row, like before you go to bed or something, because it really takes it out of you, so maybe make it tired. So I think, given the fact that I can choose when it happens, and the fact that like I do just get money for this, and there's like I can choose not to vomit at all on a given day, that's pretty nice, because like the thing is if you have enough money, then you don't have to vomit. I'm pretty sure that's what that's saying, is like, let's say that like I don't need money for the day, or I have like a date or something like really big going on, I can choose not to vomit. I won't get the money added to my bank account, but I don't have to vomit. So for that reason, because it's so flexible, I will press the button. Alright, and most people agree with me that they would press the button as well. You have a 99 out of 100 chance at $1 million, but a 1 in 100 chance at a painful death. Like, okay, this is so easy. Like, of course I press that button. It's a 1/100 chance of dying, but 99% of the time you get $1 million. That the risk to reward ratio is like it's so, I'm absolutely pressing this button. Alright, let's see. So you can remember everything you have ever read, but you can't forget the stuff you wish you hadn't read. I mean, I don't really see that as like a downside, because half the time, like, there's not very many situations in my life that I remember that like I read something that was absolutely so horrible, I'm like, man, I wish I could forget that. And if that was the case, I usually end up focusing on it so much because I like it's in my mind, you know, like bothering me, that I end up just remembering it anyway. So to me, this is no downside. Like, there's only upside, that I just remember everything I've ever read. Like, I mean, like, imagine like going to, I guess like what this guy said, this will make Rick Report's mind, you know what I mean? Like, going to college, how easy it would be if you could just if you could just memorize everything you've ever read. Like, you'd be so smart. So yes, absolutely, I'm pressing that button. I really press the button. You can make anything you put your mind to: art, food, writing, and music, but you only sleep an hour a day. This one's kind of hard because, like, technically I have the ability to do that, but I only get to sleep an hour a day. So does that mean I'm gonna be absolutely tired, but I still do it? Like, I can still, like, do it, and just because I can doesn't mean that, like, I will, or that it'll be easy, you know, or just like bada boom, bada bang, here's a new, like, musical masterpiece or something. So I think that the downside in this one is, like, too much. Like, I'm not gonna press the button. All right, so you can speak any language you wow, that I can't speak today, guys. Can't tell. Need some more water. Even though this doesn't really look like water, we have, like, these little. Hold on, let me get one. Stay right there. Don't leave. Where I put it. Yeah, I put it. Yeah, this. So this is actually from my parents' store. They have like an Amway store or whatever. And I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys want to buy anything. They have, like, a lot of really good products, and especially ones that are healthy for you. But basically, these are called Twist Tubes to go. So, hashtag not sponsored, but they're my parents, so whatever. But yeah, they're just like little tubes, as you can see, and you just, like, get that close. But yeah, you just, like, pour them in your drink, and this one's, like, strawberry kiwi flavor, and I guess it also helps with immunity health. So you just, like, pour it in some water, and then it makes it taste good. But you're still drinking water, so it's healthy and it tastes good. It kind of makes them taste kind of like Gatorade, like, or maybe like vitamin water, something like that. So, you know, I'm just gonna put it over here. So yeah, it's pretty good. Unintentional plug, but whatever. It's my parents, so if you feel like supporting them, a link will be in the description. Anyway, let's actually read this. So, you can speak any language you would like to, but you cannot speak the main language of the country you are in. I mean, like, what's the point then? Like, if I could speak any language I want, but I could never speak the language of the country I was in, then, like, it wouldn't really do me any good. Like, I'd always just be speaking the wrong language. So, me personally, I would not press this button. Will you press the button? Your parents aren't lame, but they don't find it awkward talking about sexual things like their fetishes. I mean, my parents, I'm not gonna press this button because I don't need to press the button. Like, my parents aren't lame already in real life. Like, my parents are pretty cool. I love my parents. I think they're pretty awesome. So, you know, I don't feel the need to press this button because it doesn't really do anything for me. No thanks. Well, you press the button, you can fly, but only at a snail's pace. I mean, there's no downside to this because you just gain the ability to fly. Like, yeah, it might be really slow. So I think it's more like this is basically just like, do you want to levitate, yes or no? You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. And there's literally no downside. Like, yeah, it's slow, but being able to fly slowly is better than being able not to fly at all. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely, I'm pressing this button. Everyone who didn't press the button, I don't know what they were thinking. I'm trying not to sneeze right now. Allergy season is here, and I'm trying really hard because I have the feeling. You know when you get that feeling, like that little buildup, like in your nose, and it's like that kind of like tingly sensation. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it feels like right now. But I'm strong. I'm gonna take a drink, it'll distract me. Pro tips. Alright, you have an unlimited lifetime supply of your favorite food, but it is the only thing you're allowed to eat for the rest of your life. The thing about it is, yes, I will press this button, and here's why. So, if you saw my last video, then I mentioned how like I don't eat like red meats and like pig and stuff like that. Oh, got a notification. But yeah, so basically every day of my life I eat chicken. You know what I mean? I love chicken. It's like stereotypical as I guess some people would say that sounds. I don't really care because I love chicken. It's like really just... So if you've ever had chicken, you understand. Chicken is good. So basically with this is I get an unlimited... I spend so much money on chicken. I don't even want to talk about it. But with this, I get an unlimited supply of chicken. Bruh. And it's the only thing I'm allowed to eat for the rest of my life. Like, I can have it in different ways. Like, I can have it fried, I can have it grilled, I can have that. Plus, like, if I have an unlimited supply, I can make money off of that because I have no, like, cost. Like, I don't have to, like, buy chicken and then sell it at, like, a premium or sell it higher than what I paid for it because I got it for free from this random source of well of infinite chicken that, you know. So, to me, all day, I'm pressing this button. I'm getting rich off of being a chicken peddler or whatever, and I'll never have to pay for food again. Where's the downside? Everything that's possibly good will happen to you, but the earth is wiped out by contagion and you are the last surviving human. I feel like, what? Like, so, does these happen at the same time? Because if everything that is possibly good will happen to me, one of those things that's possibly good is that the earth doesn't get wiped out by a contagion. So, this one doesn't really make sense because everything that I want, like, other people are involved, like seeing like my family succeed and the people I care about, like my friends and stuff like that. So, like, is there a way to like skip? No, I either have to press the button or no. Oh yeah, I guess I could just not press the button. Duh. So yeah, I'm not gonna press this button because it doesn't really make sense to me. Everybody unconditionally loves you, but you have a highly contagious skin disease. So, assuming that it can be healed, then I'd press the button because, like, I would just get this disease and then I'd just take my happy ass down to the ER and then be healed or whatever and then, like, be good. And then now everyone unconditionally loves me. But if you can't heal it, then no. Hell no. I would not push this button. Like, I wouldn't want that and give it to other people. No, that absolutely not. So I'm going to say that for the sake of this, I'm going to say it's more of like an ultimatum where it's pretty much just like everyone loves me, but you have a highly contagious skin disease that you can give to other people and it can't be cured. If that's the case, I'm not pushing the button. Okay. You switch your life out for another one, but that life is entirely random one and you will lose all memories of ever having switched or being anyone else. Your only guarantee is that this new life will be at least a tiny bit better than yours. These guys that keep switching until your life is perfect, but that doesn't work because this is like a one-time thing. You know what I mean? Like you have no memory or anything like that, so it's not like you get to take this button with you. Just keep pressing it. So that doesn't work, Kyle Freeman. It was a very long time ago. Maybe he wisened up. But no, I'm not gonna press this button. I'm happy with the life that I have now and the life that I've built for myself and the things that I'm working on. You know, I'm not like where I want to be in life or anything like that. But the beauty about life is that every day we can keep working towards our goals and stuff, as I do with these YouTube videos that I drop every day. Because I mean, yeah, it's a lot of hard work to literally release a YouTube video every single day, but it's what I want from my life, so being able to work on that is what's important to me. So I don't feel like I want to switch my life for another one, even if it would be a tiny bit better or significantly better. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, the life that I was given is my life and my life alone. And like J. Cole said, which is my favorite rapper, love J. Cole, so shout out to J. Cole, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. And those are words to live by, so remember that. Do not press this button. I'm glad most people can agree with that. Okay, so will you press the button? You conquer your fear of spiders. To do so, you have to sleep in a bed with thousands of them for one whole night. Absolutely not. No. What? Why would? Who cares? Like, I'm not afraid of spiders anymore, but I had to spend a night sleeping with thousands of them? No. No, like, who would do that? Who in their right mind would actually do that? Like, how crippling is your fear of spiders need to be that you feel the need that you would be willing to do this? And if your fear of spiders is that crippling, then you wouldn't press this button because you couldn't even fathom sleeping in a bed with thousands of them for a night. So absolutely not. There's no. You should never press this button. No, I'm glad most people agree. Because no. No, no, no. Okay, so will you press the button? Vegetables taste pretty good, but meat no longer tastes good. Alright, this guy's comment. Vegetarians will always win with this one. True, not wrong. I'm not pressing this button because I think vegetables taste good. Like, I like vegetables, so this is only downside for me because then meat doesn't taste good. And, you know, again, chicken, peddler, infinite chicken. No. Absolutely not pressing that button. Alright, you can always use the internet wherever you go, but you must use the worst internet provider available. This guy said, no, not Internet Explorer, but that's not what they mean. I think it's like if you have like Comcast or I was gonna say Quest, but they're not a thing anymore. It's like CenturyLink or something like that. I mean, in our day and age, it's pretty normal to have internet almost everywhere you go. Like, you have like a cell phone and stuff. So besides not having service in certain areas, that's the only thing I can think of. So, you know, nah, I'm not gonna press this button. I feel like I don't really need internet everywhere that I go. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do it. Okay, you will restart humanity back in time to its golden age and get to decide its progress from there. But once you come to the point where you press the button, the apocalypse will come. This is a good one. I like this one. And it's also a good one to end on because I'm really curious to see what you guys would do. So, for me, let me think about it. I think I would press this button. I think more than anything, it would be fun, and I could do things like, I feel like I could set us up in a way to prevent the apocalypse, but even if it was preventable, then maybe I could like start like Space Force early or something like that. We could go to like another planet so that we had like a plan just in case like our Earth was destroyed, then we could go somewhere else, something like that. But you know, I feel like more than anything, it'd be really fun to do. Me personally, I would press this button. So let me know in the comment section down below your answer. Would you press this button or would you not? As well as any other ones that you felt like answering. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for this video, and I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell so that way you are notified whenever I do upload. Like I said before, I do upload every single day, so make sure to come back tomorrow for the next video, as well as drop a like on this video and a comment. Again, just let me know what your answer is to this or any other suggestions for things you want to see on the channel. I do really appreciate it, but like I said before, that's all the time I have for you guys today, so I will see you in the next video.
All up on the come again, try it if you dare. We all on the come. If y'all wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch for my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow.